Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about composite functions as well as about restrictions on functions. So let us firstly start with composite function and let us understand what is meant by composite functions. So let me firstly ask you something. In your textbook or in your courses, you must have seen something like this FOG or something like this F bracket GX. What does all this mean? All of these are just representation of composite functions. Now the next question would be that what actually does this representation mean in real life, or how are in mathematically what does this representation mean? So let us understand this is something like, suppose you have a set A and A to B a function f is defined. A to B a function f is defined, and from the set B to C a function g is defined. From set B to C, a function g is defined. But now, since you know about domain range and other things, you must understand that there are certain restrictions. If not followed, then we cannot define a composite function. And what are those restrictions? Suppose A has a domain dA, and this has a range RF. Okay, and this is dF, and this is RF. And this particular function g, which is defined from B to C, has a domain dg and has a range rg. So one thing that you must understand, that for this function to be defined in such a way, and now in such a way that from A to C we can say that a function g of f is defined, or f of g is defined, we must understand that the range of function f must be a subset of range of function g. Once again I would say it, the range of function f the range of function f must be the subset of range of function g. And by the way, I'm sorry, this is not f of g but rather g of f. In this case, I'm really sorry for this. So now if you are asked f of g, in the similar way you can say that in this case, if we have to find f of g, then the range of g must be subset of domain of f. Here I write range of f must be a subset of domain of g. I hope it's clear. Now this is what is about composite functions. You may have seen a lot of different representations about it, and I would give you a example of this in inverse function. Suppose you have been asked that find the g of f g of f inverse of a function h or of a variable h. In this case, what would you do? You must remember, in this case what we do is that we write f inverse, then g inverse h. This is how we write this. I hope it's clear till now. Now we will move on to the next topic, that is restriction on functions. Once again, repeat with me, what is the next topic that we are going to understand? Next topic that we are going to understand is restriction on functions. So let us write the topic, restriction on functions. Okay. So what does the restriction mean in general and normal terms when we talk in our daily life? Restriction mean to restrict someone or to stop someone from its full potential. So what does restriction in the terms of functions, in the terms of real numbers, in the terms of all these things mean? Is that suppose you have a function which is defined from set A to B, something like this. This is the function f which is defined from set A to set B. Now suppose A1 is a subset of B. A1 is a subset of B. A1 is a subset of B. Then we can define a function f1 from A1 to B. Again, think with me. Don't you think we can define a function A1 from B, because A1 is a subset of A, so all the elements in A1 will have an image in B for sure. So we can define a function f1 from A1 to B. and this is said to be a restriction, and this is said to be a restriction. So this function f1 is said to be a restriction on the set A. This function f1 is said to be a restriction on the set A. So I hope you understand what does a restriction mean. So this was all about today. Today we have understood composite function, restriction on functions. And to practice on these, I will post some questions in the community section and provide the solutions in shorts or either in the next video. And I'm really sorry for not posting questions till now, but from now onwards, I will be posting questions in the community section. So please look after them. And thank you very much for watching the video.